Hey guys, so in this video you'll be making a URL shortener program using Python. I call it shortlink maker. So basically when you type your file name, in this case it's shortlink maker.py, and give it the URLs. Let me copy this and paste it here, and let me copy this and paste it here and run this. It may take a few seconds. You can see that our program has given us the shortened link of the original link. You can see this is the shortened link of this link, and this is the shortened link of this link. Quick note, I have uploaded this program on GitHub and the link is in the description, okay? So let's begin our video. To create our program, first you need to install a package called Selenium. To do that, you have to first open your terminal and then type pip install Selenium. Let's wait a few seconds. Yeah, so now we have successfully installed Selenium. Next, what you need is a thing called WebDriver. So a WebDriver is required by Selenium to interface with the chosen browser. So the link to those are in the description. We will be using a website called bit.ly to shorten our URL. So now let's start coding. So first we have to import WebDriver module from Selenium package. To do that, you have to type from Selenium import WebDriver. Next you have to import time module. So we will use this time module to delay some process. Next you have to type driver is equal to WebDriver dot Firefox executable path is equal to dot slash gecko driver. So if you are using Chrome, you have to replace this Firefox with Chrome, or if you are using Safari, you have to replace this with Safari, okay? So in this executable path, you have to mention the location of your WebDriver. Next you have to create a try except block and replace this raise e with print e. So this basically prints the error out. Next you have to type driver dot quit. So this basically closes our web browser if any error occurs. Next we have to create a list of links. Now let's create a variable and create a list. Let's copy and paste our links. One out, and let's copy this and paste it here. So next we have to loop through these links. So now let's rename it to links and type, sorry guys, for link in links, and then you have to type driver.get, and then copy and paste the URL of the bit.ly.com. So this basically connects our program to bit.ly.com. Okay, next we have to locate the elements. To do that, you have to go to bit.ly.com and then you have to right click and press Q. So Q basically opens developer tools. So once you have done that, you have to click here and then click here. So then you have to copy the ID, and if you go to the documentation of Selenium, you can see these are the various methods you can use to locate the elements. So now we will be using find element by ID, as we got the ID of this element. You have to type URL box is equal to driver dot find element by ID. Next we have to locate this button. To do that, you have to again click here and then click here. Now we have got the element, and now let's copy this and do the same here. Let's name it button, and let's type driver dot find element by id and shorten button. Next we have to get this short link. To do that, you have to again do the same. I know it's kind of boring, but later you will find this actually really interesting. Now you have to copy the CSS selector. So if you get to the documentation, you can use find element by CSS selector to locate its CSS selector. As we have copied the CSS selector, let's type shortened link is equal to driver dot find element by CSS selector, and I think this is the spelling. Actually, let me reference it. Yeah, it's CSS selector. Yeah, let's give it. Our next step is to take action. So first, as we normally do, we have to first paste the link in this box. So in this case, in our program, we have to type URL dot send keys. So this piece of code basically sends this URL to this box. Now let me type this link. Next, let's click the button. To do that, you have to type button dot click. After that, you have to get the text of this link, this element, right? So to do that, you have to type dot text after this driver dot find element by CSS selector. Now let's print out this. Let me go back. Let's print this. First, let's print the original link. Original link equal to plus link, and let's print shortened link is equal to shortened link. Yeah, I think it seems fine. And yeah, I forgot to delay the elements. Let's type time.sleep. Let's wait 2 seconds. Yeah, so the reason why I did this is because if you don't delay these things, it will give us an error called unable to locate elements, because our program did it too fast. Now let's save this and run this. Let's hope our program works. Yeah, it may take a few seconds to open the browser, and it will take 10 to 15 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds to completely finish the process. Let's open our terminal to wait for the shorten links. Yeah, we got one, and let's wait for the seconds. Yeah, we got the second. Okay guys, so we are successful. Congratulations. So next we have to add terminal input functionality. So if we do that, it will be actually very easy to run our program. To do that, you have to import. Let me first close this thing. Import sys, and then you have to replace this list with sys.argv. So the reason why I added this square brackets is because, let me show you. So if you type python shortlinkmaker.py in the terminal, this system module sees this shortlinkmaker.py as an argument. So actually in our case we don't want that, so that's why I added this piece of code. So now let's copy this and paste it here, and now let's copy this and paste it here. Yeah, now let's run this. Let's wait a few seconds. And yeah, remember to subscribe and like this video. I forgot to say that. And again, to remind you guys, the source code is in the GitHub, and the link is in the description. So we got the link of the first URL, and yeah, we got the link of the second URL. So as you can see, web automation is actually a very simple thing if you learn it, and it's actually a lot of fun. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to click the like button and feel free to subscribe to this channel. Until then, this is Akshay Tips signing off.